So today it is Sunday, April something, 24th maybe. We are at Rodman Campground, just west and a little south of Palatka, Florida. Very nice little campground, and we're going to do a little walk around here. There's the trailer sitting behind me there. Absolutely nothing behind me except a big kind of a water retention area. Nice big sites and pretty little park, so let's go have a look about. Never did take the kayak off the truck this week. Did find one place I thought was going to be a good potential spot. I'll put a picture of it in here someplace. Nice little pretty creek, but it had a pretty good current running through it because it was right at the base of the dam. So, and it was an upstream launch with no downstream access at all. So, had you gone in, you have to paddle back against the current. So, I didn't do it. Anyhow, that's the road in. Coming to my site here, which is site 48. Nice, big, well-spaced sites. Next one over is down there. Not where the trailer is, but there's a little site just this side of that. And then the other one on the other side is a handicap site there. And then there's one pull-through site right across the way here. And as you can see, it's pretty deserted here today. Sunday afternoon. Weekenders have all bugged out, so pretty empty. So we'll take a little walk through here. There's a restroom and shower rooms, which I did not go in since I am self-contained, don't need to, but very nice building, so assume it looks nice. Another handicap site. And then a couple sites here for camp hosts. You can see it is very nicely spaced. Certainly not right on top of each other here. The Florida Trail actually runs through the campground here, and I believe, well, maybe not. I thought that might be it. Up ahead here on the right, there is a nature trail that follows the water down, and that may be what they're using for the Florida Trail now. According to the trail maps, the Florida Trail actually parallels this little nature trail, but perhaps that was the Florida Trail and they just jumped it over to the trail here. But it does come in here to the park and run through the park. And this waterway here on my left is the cross-state barge canal. And here is what I assume, I guess now, is used as the Florida Trail. And a little reminder here that you are in bear country. This is black bear country. And so yeah, and trail just follows the canal all the way down that way. And then coming back this way, this is where you come back into Rodman Campground, which is a state property, state park. There's a good view of the barge canal. And then over here across the road is the waterside campsites. Quite as big and spacious as the other side, but still very nice. Pretty decently spaced. And with a nice view overlooking the canal. And as the case is in most of mainland Florida, you've got fire ants. So you don't want to go standing in one of these. I'm back now on the inner side of the loop. A few of the sites here. That is the site next to me, so you can see that it's pretty decently spaced. So that's a little walk around of the campgrounds. Back to my site now. And overall, I would rate this as a very nice little campground. Clean, well kept. They're out here right after people leave in the mornings or during the day and get the sides all picked up and straightened up. So yeah, nice place. Not a lot of activities, I guess, available. If you are a fisherman, for sure this would be a great spot. Lake Rodman, or not Lake, Rodman Reservoir is a very popular fishing spot. There is a boat ramp just maybe a quarter mile from the campground here. And to get on, it goes directly onto the reservoir. And of course, you come up the barge canal there. I've seen a lot of bass boats and people fishing banks and so forth here. There are a lot of ATV trails. I drove out the other day just to look at some of those, and yesterday, Saturday, it sounded like they were pretty popular. So if you're an ATV rider, or a fisherman, this would be a very, very popular place, I would think. The trails that are around here, for the most part, what I've seen are kind of mixed use. Some sections of the hiking trails do share sections with the ATV trails, so you might be dealing with that. But there is a lot of trails around here if you're okay with the mixed use activity. So yeah, I'd give this a very positive review. Quiet. I've heard no road noise. It's I think 2.5 miles back from Route 19. I think it's Florida 19. So about the only thing you hear are the people in the park and the occasional boat going by on the barge canal. So very quiet, peaceful, pretty park. So I hope you enjoyed this little review. Really nothing more than no intention but to give you a look at the campground if you're thinking about staying here. So you can have a look-see and see what you think of it, help you make that decision. So till next time, have a great day, evening, whatever time it is you're watching this. And maybe we'll see you out there on the road someplace. See ya.